Okay, geometry. So this will be one of the type of problems on your angles homework. So it says measure angle PQR with the protractor and write your answer to the nearest degree. So it says move the protractor using the central blue dot. So here's the central blue dot. That needs to be put on the vertex. Angle PQR, Q is the vertex. So I'm going to take my protractor and slide it to Q. Next, it says rotate, scale the protractor using the green dot. So now I'm going to take this green dot, which is at 0, and I'm going to line it up with either the R or P. If I line it up with a P, notice how the protractor is in the interior of my angle. If I were to have chosen R, notice how the protractor is now going to the exterior. That's not good. We can't measure the angle that way. So I need it to be on P. And now I can see sort of where it's going through. If I want to make it smaller, I can just drag the green dot down that leg, that side, until the other side of the angle does cross across the protractor. And now this is going to be an obtuse angle, just barely. So I'm going up to 90. Looks like 95, 96, looks like a 97-degree angle. Nice. All right, let's see if we can find an acute angle. Okay, so here's an acute angle practice problem. So it says measure angle TUV with the protractor. So here's TUV. So again, blue dot on the U, the vertex. Again, line up the green dot with either T or V. I'm going to choose V because again, my angle is going to open up into the protractor. So the protractor is in the interior. And now I can see where the ray UT goes through the protractor. So I'll count. This is acute angle, so 50. And then it looks like it's 51, 52, 53, 54 degrees. There we go. All right, so that's the first type I wanted to show you. There's two more types I want to show you. Okay, next it says identify angle DCB by clicking and dragging the small yellow dots to shade the angle. So I'm going to bring out my drawing tools, and I first want to go ahead and highlight where D, C, and B are, right? So D is right here, C is here, and B is there. So I'm actually going to trace that. D, C, B. This is my angle. So I want my angle to be here. That's the angle I want, right? All the way from the side with D on it to the side with B on it. So notice that there's this yellow dot right there and that yellow dot right there. Closest to the vertex, one's on this side, one's on that side. Those are the two dots that I'm going to connect, and you're going to see that in a second. Okay. All right, so if I take my mouse here, so DC, that's this dot, CB, that's this dot. So it's these two dots right there that I'm going to connect. And again, that gives me angle DCB. There we go. And notice, look what they do. This is so cool. They trace it for you as well. So look at their solution. Look what happens. They trace down to D, to C, and to B. Great. All right, one more video to show you. Or one more problem to all right, so the last type of problem here, it says which angle number represents angle LHD. So this is kind of tying in the naming of angles. And again, it's an identifying angle kind of problem. So I'm going to grab my pen again. So angle LHD. So I'm going to find L. L's here. And again, they're kind of being very lackadaisical with the points. They should really be a point here, and they should call that point L. But again, our book does it too. So L to H to D. So I'm going to go from L to H to D. And I want to put an arc in the interior of that angle. There's the interior of that angle. And what number is inside that arc? The number 8. So 8 would be the number that I could also name this angle with. So in the answer box, I will just simply put the number 8 and I will submit. And there we go. Okay, cool. All right, so hopefully this helps, and good luck on your homework.